Hello, hello, and welcome to the third and final episode for today of the Saddest Night Out podcast. My name is Roy, and I'm the host of this daily podcast, which is primarily about music and creative culture in London. And on this third of 3 episodes today, I am speaking to Jimmy and the Toms. More specifically, Jimmy and one of the Toms. They are a really new addition to the open mic roster in that last night was the first time they played at one of our open mics, and it was the first time that I met them. This conversation, unlike the previous 2 which happened before the night started, this one happens at the very end. And I've got to say a thank you to Eduardo and Gregory, who were working at the King's Head in Bayswater last night, because we finished things just a little bit late and you can hear them packing up in the background while we're having this chat. So we had to keep it a little bit brief so we didn't keep them too long. But this is yet another introduction to a new member of the Saddest Night Out family. This is me talking to Jimmy and the Toms. Enjoy, and I'll catch up with you again afterwards.
No. Is that right?
It's Saddest Night Out. Yes, James did.
Followed the Jimmy and the Tom's account, followed him, and then
Yeah, we got it. So we got in.
We are on. We finished the open mic at the King's Head. You can hear some glasses being put away in the background there. It's all about the atmosphere,
Atmospheric,
you know?
yeah,
Make
very
the listener feel like they're in the room with us. I'm here with 2 performers who I only met tonight during tonight's open mic. It was their first time with us. Would you kindly introduce yourselves to the listeners?
So I'm Jimmy from Jimmy and the Toms.
And I'm Tom from Jimmy and the Toms.
So how long has Jimmy and the Toms existed?
I'd say about probably 6-7 months. About
6-7 months, yeah. I think we met in December 2018 at an open mic night, funnily enough.
Yeah, open mic night in Ealing, where we're both living at the moment, and we just kind of started talking to one another. We figured out we had a similar taste in music, and we decided to jam. And we jammed a couple times, dual guitars. And then I think we talked a little bit, and we were like, I just have brought up that I have a mandolin at home and a banjo at home, and it was like, oh, bring it home over Christmas. And I went home for Christmas and go back to the States and brought it back, and it's been fun ever since, to be honest with you. We've come up with some kind of unique songs, which I think we're proud of.
Yeah, it changed our life, that mandolin. I think I've never known what our songs could be until we got that mandolin.
That was the eureka moment, like mandolin. Okay,
it really was. Like honestly, I think I don't know if when we started we wanted to go for like a folk vibe. I think we were doing sort of blues country, and
I think we just wanted to be a little bit
into folk.
Yeah, we wanted to be a little like unique about like around like the open mic scene. Like, you know, there was like we wanted to really stand out from a lot of the acts that we saw performing, and we wanted to just
the Ed
be
Sheeran acts. Just say it, man. The Ed Sheeran
Putting it out there.
Yeah,
let's just say it. But we just wanted to be a little bit more unique than just like what you might see at like a typical like open mic night. We wanted to be a little bit different, and I think we thought the mandolin and the banjo at the same time would be a little bit different, a little bit more unique, and I think people hopefully resonate towards it. And we've had a few good gigs where people do take to it really well, which is we're very grateful for, to be honest. Yeah.
So it's Jimmy and the Toms.
Yeah.
So I have Jimmy and one of the Toms. How many other Toms are there?
Well, I guess the thing originally behind it was that I know a drummer who's also called Tom from home, and we originally wanted to include him, and then his work life was just too busy, so he wasn't able to join. But we were just like, I don't know, we came up with
it. Kind of sounds like a Toms, like the
exactly
drum.
What I was thinking.
Yeah.
And we spent a long time trying to come up with a band name, like making jokes about it and stuff like that. And this, honestly, Jimmy and the Toms was a bit of a joke, really. Yeah. But we were just like, you know what, it sounds good. And we just ran with it, and I think it'll look good on a festival poster or something like. We like it, and we just stuck with it. And
a little folky, and we're a little folky, so we figured why not.
I heartily agree. So where can people find Jimmy and the Toms online?
So it's at Jimmy and the Toms on Instagram. We usually post like clips from our practices or some pictures from our gigs, clips from our gigs that we do. And then it's if you have any questions or want to book us for anything, it's jimmyandthetoms@gmail.com.
Any music online yet?
We have a SoundCloud. It's just search again Jimmy and the Toms.
Not
many people are named Jimmy and the Toms, luckily.
You can drink every time you said Jimmy and the Toms on this episode.
We've claimed that domain name apparently, and it's on SoundCloud. Just search Jimmy and the Toms. It's a picture of this handsome guy right here, and me in the background playing guitar. And once you get on that profile, you've made it.
We haven't got any anything professionally recorded or anything like that. It's all just sort of live stuff. But I mean. that's sort of what we're just focusing on at the moment. We're just sort of focusing on playing live and
get our name out there.
Yeah, writing and playing as many songs as possible. We don't have a huge amount of covers that we know, so we wanted to get we have about 12 of our own songs down at the moment, and we're just continually building on that. We're going to try and get some more covers down just to please people.
We got a few things in the pipeline, I'd say, coming up, and we're really excited about.
And now we know exactly where to find you to keep our eyes peeled.
The King's Head at King's Head Bayswater, man.
All right, I got to call it a night there. But Jimmy, Tom, thank you both very much for joining us tonight.
Roy,
Till
thanks
next
for
time.
having us, man.
My
it was
pleasure.
A great time.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roy.
Get home safe, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Roy. All right.
And that was that. Thank you very much to Jimmy and the Toms, or Jimmy and the Tom. It was a great chat. They performed fantastically as well. Yeah, Jimmy really knows how to work that mandolin. And I really enjoyed drumming along with them and even singing some harmonies. In fact, I sang some harmonies for all... I was the drummer / backup singer for all 3 of the people I interviewed for today's episode. So once again, they are Theo, aka Seven Seers, Warren Manili, and Jimmy and the Toms, all of them making their debuts on the podcast today. Thank you to all of them, and thank you to Jimmy and the Toms for hanging around after the open mic finished so that I could talk to them for the podcast. And once again, I have a show coming up Tuesday the 30th of July. That's this coming Tuesday at Road Trip and the Workshop. I'm performing along with Afia Lorraine, Hugh Jackman, and Haley Solis. It would be great if you folks would come on out to check it out. And who knows, some of the people I've spoken to today just might be on a future lineup at one of those shows. But that's it for me. I am on the verge of being late for work at Caffrey Studio, so I've really got to get a move on. But thank you once again to everyone that I spoke to last night. Thank you all for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.